Today, my guest is Kay, and her work is on her father. As a Christmas gift, he gave his daughters money, and he gave one of the sisters more money than the other because she needed a car. And Kay was not the one that got the money for the car, and she did not do well with it. I love that you've joined us, and then we take a look at what's fair and what's not. Welcome to the work. Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? Kay.
Hello. This is my first time here, so I didn't expect you to say my name first.
Oh my goodness. So this is your first time to drop into this event.
Ever, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So your question, you raised your hand?
Yeah. So I noticed the brief that if I've done this, then I could raise my hand.
Oh, you filled in your worksheet. Where did you hear about the work?
I heard it through a colleague. I heard about the work.
Uh-huh.
Because there's 3 different areas where I was suffering.
Uh-huh.
And she said, maybe have a read at the books. And when I went to look at the books, I discovered here. And I thought, I'll just sign up and turn up and fill out a worksheet and choose one of the topics out of the 3. Not the biggest one, but one of them.
I'm so happy that you raised your hand. And so you filled in the worksheet. Mm-hmm. So when you answered number 1 on the worksheet, read what you wrote.
So I've written, I am hurt with Dad because he gave my sister £10,000 to buy a new car.
Okay.
And not me.
And not you. Mm. Okay. So he gave your sister £10,000. When did you find this out? What was the situation when you heard or discovered that?
I was speaking to him because he'd sent each of us a smaller gift for Christmas. A substantial but still smaller amount. He'd sent it to the 3 of us. So I was speaking to him to say thank you so much. And he said, oh, I've sent your sister a big amount because she needs a new car.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he tell you that on the phone?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so be on the phone, anchor there.
Mm-hmm.
He gave your sister £10,000 for a new car and not you.
Mm.
Is it true?
Yes.
And notice, be there now, anchor there in that situation as he's giving you that news.
Mm.
And get in touch with, how do you react? What happens when you hear that news and you believe the thought? He gave your sister £10,000 for a car and not you. Get in touch with what the emotional you experience and your attitude that you experienced, and how do you react? And the way you speak to your father, just get in touch with that.
I don't say anything to him.
So you don't say anything to him.
So I don't speak. And he doesn't say the amount, just a big check.
A big check.
Yeah, because okay. I found out the amount from my sister the next day. So
he gave your sister more.
Yes. So I feel anxious. I feel like, what about me? I feel pain, anxious. What about me? And I say nothing.
So you say nothing about what
not about that. Not about that. No.
Say nothing about what you're experiencing.
No.
And you go fairly silent.
Yeah.
And notice the images that your ego offers up. They're images of the past that happened when you got that news and images of the future. This the work is an exercise in stillness.
Mm.
We're getting still enough to see now what was going on then.
Mm.
So be there on the phone call. What images of past future when you had the news he gave her more than you?
I can see my sister's blue eyes, really, really beautiful, beautiful blue eyes, and like she's the blue-eyed child.
And then you compare, the ego compares you
Yeah,
with this beautiful blue-eyed sister.
yeah.
And you fall short. That's what the ego offers up.
Fall short.
She's,
Yeah,
she's favored.
she's favored.
She's favored.
Yeah.
And notice the emotions. It's like you're so sure in that moment that she's favored because your hurt lets you know.
Mm. Yeah.
As your ego offers up the images of your beautiful blue-eyed sister, and then there's you.
Mm. Yeah.
She's rewarded and you're not. Now look at how far back that goes, how old that is.
Oh, ancient. Not
Yeah.
quite as old as me, but nearly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a long, five plus decades.
Yeah. So notice how subtle the ego is. It goes back all that way. That's like all the proof that what you're experiencing is valid. And it's that ego's play of images and what you're believing onto the images. And notice how you're not doing it on purpose. We call it the dream. We're caught in that dream. The ego's play. Okay, now hear your father, get in touch with his words. And that fourth question, who would you be without the thought, he gave my sister more than me? And what I mean by who would you be without the thought, it's like drop all those images, hear your father's voice, who would you be without that ego play? Just get present, hear your father's voice, just the way that it was.
I'd be more spacious. I'd be more generous towards my sister in particular.
And notice how the comparison dropped. With the images, without the images, the ego doesn't have you in that comparison state,
Mm-hmm.
dream state.
Mm-hmm.
And notice that image in your head.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
the cause of your suffering and what you're believing onto the images, and that you're not doing it on purpose. We're looking at how identity takes our life over. It's beautiful life. So without the thought, no jealousy. And all of you, it's like without comparison, no jealousy. Now look at that image of your beautiful blue-eyed sister. Is that your sister or is that imagination? In the moment you're talking to your father, can you touch her? Can you take her out of your head? Can you notice the power of the ego?
I can feel into touching her almost in this way, like just touching her softly, gently, lovingly.
Without comparison.
Without comparison. Yeah.
He gave your sister more than he gave you. Be on the phone with him. We're going to continue to just meditate in. He didn't give my sister more than he gave me. So just notice what comes to your mind as you ponder that turnaround. He didn't give my sister more than he gave me.
Feel some resistance. I feel like.
Well, see where it's true in your life that he did give you more than your sister. See if you can find one example of where he gave you more than he gave your sister. I have one. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I can't find one. You tell me yours.
Well, he shared that with you. He didn't keep it a secret. They don't have this conspiracy going.
No. He did. He shared it. And he knew that I'd talk with her because we always talk. So no, they don't have a conspiracy.
No.
No.
He gave you more than he gave your sister. I mean, just becoming aware of that is giving you more. He's forthcoming.
Yeah, he was honest.
Now you're thinking more of him than you did when you were experiencing, he gave my sister more than he gave me. And
I am, although if you hadn't been forthcoming with that example, I might not have got there.
Well, you would if you sat in it long enough.
Okay, yeah.
And the way that I can say that is that no one is more enlightened than another. It takes stillness. And I have experienced inquiry at whereas you're new to it. The wisdom in me is able to meet these questions and see more because the ego trusts I'm not trying to kill it. I'm trying to understand it.
I appreciate that you're not trying to kill it.
Yeah, just the way you're trying to understand the cause of your suffering on that phone call. He gave my sister more than he gave me. He gave me more than he gave my sister. See if you can find one experience in your life where he did. Just one. And this is, maybe there's not one. All of you do, maybe there's not one. But that doesn't stop me from getting still and doing my work. I am looking at that turnaround. I'm honoring the turnaround. I don't know that he ever did. And my ego says, no, we never did. I say, thank you for sharing. Get still. Sit in the turnaround. Ponder. He gave me more than he gave my sister.
I like pondering that. I like the deeper inquiry of that, and still nothing comes to mind.
Is your sister older than you are?
Yeah, and when my parents divorced, my sister attached with my dad, and I metaphorically married my mum and divorced my dad.
Yeah.
So there was a difficult situation
So
there.
in that situation, he gave me more than he gave my sister.
Mm-hmm.
He gave you, try this on, he gave you the freedom to take sides with your mother.
I like that.
He gave you
Yeah, well,
more.
actually, even more than that, he gave me the freedom to become the chosen one with my mum.
Oh, honey, he gave you more than he gave your sister.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And he still gives you money. So you got more than your sister did. And he still
Yeah.
gives you money. And she needed a car. You probably would have done the same.
Mm-hmm. She did need a car. Yeah, he gave me my relationship with my mum. Wow.
He didn't
And
punish you. He didn't punish you for it.
no,
That's
no,
incredible.
yeah. He once gave me the opportunity on a dance floor to teach me how to jive.
Mhm.
I don't know if he ever did that with my sister. I remember him giving that to me.
Okay, so that's two.
Yeah.
We found two. If you find one, you can find two. If you find two, you can find three.
Yeah.
He gave me more than he gave my sister.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm still with the stretch. It feels like a stretch that he gave me more than he gave my sister. But I'm with actually, he gave me more than I imagined 5 minutes ago.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
So he gave my sister more than he gave me. I gave him less than I gave my mother.
Oh, gosh. Well, I gave him more trouble and less love. Not as a grown up trouble, but definitely trouble as a young adult or older teenager. Yeah, and less love.
Let's see what else appears to you. I gave him less than I gave my mother. That
Actually,
divorce.
yeah, I gave him nothing really. Mm-hmm.
And he's giving you something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gave him less than I gave my mother. I gave him nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he still contacts you and gives you Christmas gifts.
Mm-hmm. Nothing's not entirely true. Nothing's not true because I do still send them birthday cards, Father's Day cards, Christmas flowers.
Very good catch.
Yeah, nothing's not true.
He gave my sister more than he gave me. I gave him less than I gave my mother.
100%. Yeah, definitely less. Yeah.
So this gives you opportunity to level that out, to give your father what you gave your mother. You're blessed he's still alive. You have an opportunity.
Yeah. Yes, and my mum's not alive.
Balance that out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these turnarounds happen like this. He gave my sister less than money than he gave me. Turned around, oh, he gave my sister more money than he gave me. And by the end of this worksheet, You may experience it that way. Your sister needed a car, and she went with him when you went with your mother. The balances, we cannot justify coming out of the ego, but when we sit in inquiry and we go to the bottom of our hearts, so to speak, it's all there. Let's look at 2. What did you write down for your wants?
I want Dad to know that it's not fair. I need a new car too.
So you want your dad to know that it's not fair.
Yeah.
Consider, contemplate the enlightenment you experienced as you looked at number 1.
Mm-hmm.
You want your dad to know that it's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? On the phone call, notice how you wanted that. Now contemplate. You want your dad to know that it's not fair. Reconsider what you were believing then.
And with the reconsidering, I feel in the
You're more awake after, like when I work number 1, I'm more awake to the next one on the worksheet.
Yeah.
And when I work number 2, I'm yet more awake when I hit number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that I've put this worksheet together is it's stacked. It doesn't miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an offering that some of us take advantage of, and some of us aren't able to. We're just so stuck in our identities that it's like when we do this work, our identities shift, and it can be unsettling for an ego. So this is gentle work.
I don't feel stuck. I feel the shifts, and I feel actually I want to unstuck my suffering and ego stuff. That's why I'm here for the very first time.
And it's just so clear. Mm-hmm. This work is like riding a bicycle. When we first get started, it's wobbly and we fall, and we think the ego says, "Oh, it doesn't work," or "Oh, this is too whatever. Oh, I can't do." But I don't get any of that from you. But there are some of us out here that we experience the work when we first step into it. Like it's like learning to ride a bicycle. Eventually, we understand that this isn't going to go anywhere that is not worse than the place we're in when we write the worksheet.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
It can only get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the phone, you want your dad to know that it's not fair. Mm-hmm. Now notice how you react. What happens when you believe that thought? And you need a new car too.
So right now, this just isn't so true. It's like my sister gave him more. I gave him less.
He had a family, and thanks to your sister, she was doing the job you couldn't do then. Mm-hmm. Taking care of him, for you, for her, for you, for him.
She was loving him.
Yeah.
And hating my mum, but she was loving him.
Yeah. We all have a reason. Mm-hmm. Loving him. Mm-hmm. She didn't love him more than you did. And I invite you to question later, on the other side of our time together, he loved her more than me. Mm-hmm. Sit in that and okay, you want your dad to know it's not fair. Mm-hmm. So notice on that phone call, be there now, how you react towards your dad, your attitude, your your body language, even though he can't see it, your attitude, your emotions. Notice how you react when you think the thought, I want Dad to know it's not fair.
Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling cut off from him. It's like, oh, yeah, just I'm feeling marginalized.
Yeah. And how does that show up in your voice, in your attitude?
I don't say a word. I sit back. Yeah. And also I'm also with. He's already been generous to me, with the reason why I was phoning to say thank you, because I didn't know this thing with my sister. So I was phoning to say. So I was with a sense of heart as well. It's like, that was really kind. Thank you for sending that. And then I was with confusion. It's like, oh, I wonder what he's also sent to my sister. I wonder if he'll send it to me. So busy in that comparison and jealousy and gratitude, actually, all of that.
And how does that show up as you're talking to your dad?
So I'm
You get silent, you back off.
well, just on the additional money thing, but on the gratitude, then that came first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with, that was really kind.
We're looking at what hurts.
What hurts? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have a problem with what's okay.
Yeah, great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, say nothing, do nothing, withdraw, go silent.
And what does it feel like in your chest and your tummy and your neck and your shoulders?
Tight in my chest, and I can feel the pain in my chest. So tight and painful, like a quite acute pain actually, right now. Mm-hmm.
In the Stanford, the 3-year Stanford study that they did on this work, on it affected people biologically, which is really stunning.
Yeah.
As well as health improved, as well as their relationships and depression, and all without drugs.
Mm.
So it really is. So it is the truth that sets us free. And I always wondered, what truth? What truth? What truth? Well, when this moment of grace made it so evident that I can share it. I want Dad to know it's not fair. Listen to your dad tell you. Get connected. Hear his words. Without the thought, I want Dad to know it's not fair.
I feel myself wanting to make a bit more space in my body without that sentence.
Notice the connection.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling that I've got more breath. I'm feeling a bit Grinch-like with my heart, where the Grinch's heart just gets a bit bigger.
You're gracious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm still with my sister. It's like her life has been so hard, and still is so impossibly hard.
Yeah.
So terribly hard at times.
So he's doing for you what you were unable to do.
Mm.
You
Mm.
just want to touch her, and you obviously love her. Maybe that's something you might want to share with her again.
Mm. Yeah, he's doing for her what I could not do right now. Could not do full stop. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I want Dad to know it's not fair. Turned around. I want Dad to know that it is fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want Dad to know.
That it is fair. It's okay with
It's
you.
fair. Yeah.
And in fact, you're grateful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like touching her face and all of that when he supports her with the car.
Mm-hmm. She's had so little support, my sister, her entire life. Mm-hmm.
I want my dad to know that it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So live that turnaround now. Just be silent on the phone with your dad. Listen to his words and experience. I want Dad to know it's fair, that he would do that for her, and feel the gratitude of he's giving to her what you were unable to give her for whatever reason.
I want Dad to know it's fair.
Yeah, and you might share that with him in your own words.
Mm-hmm.
I call him and say, Dad, you're so generous. She's had such a hard life.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that you gave her the car and still found a way to give financially Christmas money to me.
That feels so possible.
But it feels like you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's more like you.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's more like a grown-up me and not a 5-year-old me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at 3. You know, it could be like it could look also number 2. I want me to know that it is fair and that I need a new car too and buy you one if you're able to.
That one feels hard
Yeah.
because I have never in my entire life asked him for one single thing in my entire life. Yeah, and knowing that is part of what brought me on to here. It's like that feels impossible. And for 4, I've got I need Dad to be fair. No, for 3 or for 4, yeah, he should be fair. If you give to one, give to the other. That's number 3.
Okay, so let's look at number 3, advice to your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Read number 3.
You should be fair, Dad. If you give X amount to one, give X amount to the other.
So he should be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at that.
Mm-hmm.
He should be fair. Let's
Mm-hmm.
look at it like it isn't fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair, is it true? We'll go back and do the shoulds later. It's just that it wasn't fair. Is it true?
Sure anymore? I'm just not sure it's true. Because if, if it's not fair, then actually the life I've had isn't fair in comparison with my sisters. So what is fair? Nothing. Because I've had so many more privileges. A loving, supportive partner.
So it wasn't fair.
Mm-hmm.
Turned it around. It was fair.
It was fair.
Find examples. What comes to your mind? Just contemplate. It was fair.
It was fair. She doesn't have a great way of earning money. She can earn some money, but she doesn't have a great way of earning money. She doesn't have any other support.
And she gave up her mother for him.
Yes. And she invested in him. Yeah. And she did all his family stuff all through the years. And she went to his mum's grand's funeral. And actually, she's been a dedicated, loving daughter to him.
And it's like she was doing all of that so you could be with your mother.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She was taking care of a father you love until you could catch up with her and have a mother and a father. And I'm speaking of not only in your heart that has never moved, but in relationship. It's just never too late.
So it was fair, and there's still a part of me saying, I need a new car too.
Yeah. So listen, he if he gives to one, he should give to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? With all that you have, that you're in touch with now?
No.
If you gave to one, no. It's not true. We hold the thing, you should give to one, you should give to the other. Well, there are circumstances where that can make sense, but through what you're realizing, it just doesn't make sense anymore.
It doesn't make sense. No. It doesn't make sense.
If he gives to one, he should give to the other. Would you be on that phone call without the thought, if he gives to one, he should give to the other? Listen to your dad tell you about helping her with the car, and he gave you money too. Would you be without the thought, if he gives to one, he should give equally to the other?
Without that thought, I'm in touch with when I don't do that with my children, because one needs more than the other. So I don't even stick to that with my children.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And
you speak for all of us. We may try, but it's impossible.
Yes. Well, two of my children generally need some money, and one always doesn't. He's got plenty. And so I feel, without that thought, I feel more loving, more grateful for what he's given to my sister, more excited for my sister.
So you're really connecting with your dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
maybe giving you a father you've never had before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wasn't fair. Is it true? We looked at that. So let's look at 4. In that situation on the phone with your dad,
Mm-hmm.
what do you need to be happy? What did you write down for number 4?
Number 4 was the same as 3. It was still fairness. Still the same when I got to 4.
So read it. To be happy.
I need Dad to be fair and not forget me.
Okay. So in that situation,
Mm-hmm.
Dad forgot you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true?
No, he didn't forget me.
So just experience that. He did not.
He did not. No, he did not forget me. He did not forget me. And in Christmas over the years, he's never forgotten me. Not once. Mm-hmm.
And notice your attitude on the phone with your dad when you think the thought, I need Dad to be fair and not forget me.
So my attitude is grasping, it feels. Childlike, grasping, stomping, stroppy, withdrawing. Yeah.
Yeah. I need Dad to be fair and not forget me.
Mm.
Turned around. I need to be fair and not forget my dad.
Yeah.
And now he has remembered me every Christmas.
I need to be fair and remember my dad.
Even though you chose to go with your mother,
Mm-hmm.
he was fair and he never forgot you.
He didn't know. He never did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to be fair, actually, a bit like my sister, and remember my dad. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's taking care of that sister so you wouldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how it turns out. He's taking care of her, and that leaves you to feel like, well, he's there to support her and overlook at yourself. And
Yes, yeah, and in that way, I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's still alive. I'm glad that she's got that support.
you may want to call him to be happy. And to be fair, I need to call my dad
Mm-hmm.
and let him know how I appreciate him.
Mm-hmm.
He's never forgotten me and how he takes care of your sister and all of you.
Yeah. That part still feels really possible. I feel that it's like there's nothing complicated about that part.
Your heart is open to what's always been there.
Mm-hmm.
But what you're thinking and believing that we see on this worksheet, it limits. It limits the ego's taking up the space where all of this that you're realizing, it's there. It's never moved. But the ego has taken the space. So the wisdom and the beauty and the love that has always been in your life has been just ego gosh, what is it? It's just been grabbed by the ego. And the ego
Yeah.
really doesn't grab it. It just offers up in this amazing way, false eye, false world.
Yeah, held in the grip of the ego, that's what I'd say.
Mesmerized.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Let's look at 5.
This one was interesting. I couldn't think how best to say that. But anyway, I've written, Dad is silly, not realizing this situation sucks.
So, turned around in that situation with my dad, I am silly and not realizing. So, read it. Read number 5, turned around in that situation. That is
in this situation, I am silly, not realizing.
What is the opposite of sucks?
Grace.
The opposite of sucks? Maybe it's.
Maybe what?
I am silly not to realize the situation is great.
Yeah, great. Okay. So yeah, I am silly not to realize the situation is great.
It's really great.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not quite feeling that in that, and as I say it there, it's still like, oh, still this little, you should see my car.
Yeah.
So great feels like too much of a stretch.
So he should buy me a car. Turned around, I should buy me a car.
Yeah.
Take
Now
the money and buy you a car. Why does it have to come from him? He gave you money. And how would he know you need a car?
He would never know that.
He would never know. So he's innocent.
He's innocent. He's entirely innocent. Yeah, that's the part that's kind of funny, that he'd never know.
Yeah, so he should buy you a car. I should buy me a car. And if you think he could afford it, you might say, Dad, if it's true, I need a car and I don't have the money. And I just wondered if you would be open to helping me with that. And then give him the amount of money that you need and do it honestly and watch how your ego wants to give a number that is more advantageous to you than what a true number would be.
Yeah, no, I think my ego would still be with the number, with the same number as my sister. So my ego isn't working right now on trying to inflate that.
So you're still looking for fairness.
I hear that, yeah, but also there's another part of me that says, I'm silly, just buy yourself a car. Well, it's like, well, I can't do that right now because I've just moved into a house. It's like, well, my sister doesn't have a house. She has to rent a house. Now, okay, I've still got a mortgage, but not for the entire house. So there's a bit of a, like, well, buy yourself a car. So I don't have enough money, but it's like, well, so what? You've got a house. You can't have everything. And all of that feels easier than saying to my dad.
Could your dad afford to buy you a car?
He could, because this all happened because he won money.
Okay, so he should buy me a car. Turn around, I should buy me a car.
Mm-hmm.
I should see what money I have and ask my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And and just know that if he says no and you have a problem with that, you have self-inquiry. You can write another worksheet on your father. Our fathers cannot set us free. Our new cars cannot set us free. Our homes cannot set us free. Good physical health can't set us free. Not the kind of freedom that is our birthright. And we're all free. But what we're thinking and believing is it's other than that, we live in oh my gosh, here I go again, but a flawless world, a loving world without opposite, a generous world without opposite. And I love that on the other side of our time together in this worksheet, you can sit in it again and get still without my words in your head. This is your first worksheet, your first experience in inquiry. And I just you're blowing my mind. You have the gift of an open mind. And once in a while, your ego will take you into, yeah, but, or bounce you back. But in your alone time, as you sit in this with yourself, that's a part of what you'll notice. And then you'll just come back to inquiry and ride the bicycle, flow with the bicycle. And the ego will yell, yeah, well, I still feel like, okay. Back to the worksheet, just ride the bicycle. Notice how your ego wants to move you from it with yeah buts. And just thank it for sharing, and come back to just ride the bicycle, stay in the worksheet and those 4 questions and turnarounds. So my dad is silly. On the phone call is silly, not realizing the situation sucks. My thoughts about my dad are silly, and read it, and I'm not.
Yeah, so my thoughts about my dad are
Silly.
Old and silly.
Old and silly.
Old and silly. Yeah. Old and silly and childlike. Old and silly, ancient and silly and childlike.
And I'm not realizing that the situation doesn't suck.
Yeah. Say that part again.
And I'm not realizing the situation doesn't suck. Look at your words. I'm just coming from your words on 5.
Yeah. I'm not realizing this situation doesn't suck.
On the phone call with your dad.
I'm not realizing this situation doesn't suck. Yeah, I'm definitely not realizing that.
Yeah. Always stay anchored in that phone call, that situation. Yeah. It's how you fill in a worksheet, and it's how you question the worksheet.
Okay.
So let's look at 6, the last one.
Yeah. Still the same stuff. So 6 says, I don't want Dad to do this again, to give to my sister and forget me. So that's the same as 4, really.
Okay, so I don't want Dad to do this again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to. Number 6 is different. I'm willing that Dad do this again.
Yes.
Yeah, because it just gives you just see your Earth School business isn't done. Your dad's your teacher, your sister's your teacher, the car you don't have is your teacher. This world is this is school, Earth school.
I like that. I've never heard it called that.
I'm willing that my dad do this again, because if it feels hurtful at all to me, then I've got work to do. I've got work to do.
I'm willing for my dad to do this again.
And I look forward to.
And that one feels like, oh, you're pushing your luck.
You never know what your dad, your teacher, your school teacher, you never know what he's going to offer up. But just if you have a problem with it, if I have a problem with it, it's mine.
Yeah.
My dad cannot solve my problems for me.
Yeah, I'm willing for my dad to do this again.
And I'm looking forward to.
And I'm looking forward to it, even if I'm still in Earth school.
Yeah, it'll hurt. And that is like the temple bell that says, okay, work's not done, one more worksheet. And it's not anything you have to do. It's just going to hurt until you don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so we can go on, but we do have a way if it gets too rough. And for me, it's I take Earth School seriously now that I understand there's a way out, and it seems like the kind thing to do. My life is kinder, and as a result, I get to meet you. Thank you, Kay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.